Alright, hello. I am armed with a fresh cup of hot tea and living through a blizzard at the end of the month. It's fantastic. I know it's supposed to be spring, but hey, a little bit of snow. It's actually pretty typical for this area. Alright, let's call Elizabeth and continue on.
V, do you have any news?
Gonna want to sit down for this. It's way bigger than we thought.
What is?
You're being brainwashed. Literally. They've scanned your minds and now using some kind of conditioning to...
Wait, not on the holo.
Right. I'll come by.
No. You and we need to speak alone. I know a little ramen place in Japantown. Sending you the coordinates.
Right. See you there.
Actually, not too terribly far from where we are. I could have walked it. Oh, there it goes. They kicked it in. I think she's so sturdy. What's going on over here? Huh, that's weird. I don't think I've ever seen it do that before. Yeah, I know, I'm sorry. I confused the AI.
Provides 330% of recommended daily vitamins.
Will you sit? Please? Thank you for coming.
Why are we meeting here and not at your pad?
Because I have something to confess. In private. Not in front of Jeff.
Okay. Confess away.
I'm sorry. My nerves are shot. I can't gather my thoughts.
Wasn't that long ago we last met. Something happened since then?
No, I mean, something did happen, though not recently. It's a long story. I don't quite know how to tell you. Where to even start?
Relax. No need to rush.
A while ago, I started noticing some changes in Jeff's behavior. His personality, he seemed to be changing right in front of me. Becoming someone else.
How so?
He stopped reading, forgot the title of his favorite movie. Even his musical taste changed overnight. Once, I said we should visit his brother's grave, and he told me that he'd been an only child. That's when I started thinking something bad was happening. Something insidious. And not just with Jeff.
Notice any changes in yourself?
After some time, on several occasions, my friends pointed out that I was acting strangely.
Oh, that must have been hard.
It was. You know, it's at times like those you start to question reality.
So the whole time you knew what I could end up finding?
I don't know who, how, or why, but they're changing us. That concealed room in our apartment,
What about it?
I'm sure I'd seen it before, but must have somehow forgotten. I find that terrifying.
Mentioned any of this to Jeff?
I tried. I did. But he's blinded to everything. He just laughed, said I was imagining things. He once brought up a vacation that we never went on. Swear to God. He went on about it in such detail, I almost started believing him.
Could be just you who forgot. Maybe they just wiped the trip from your memory.
Hell, I don't know anymore. Don't you get that?
Haven't told me the whole story yet, have you?
I saw a stranger in our apartment one night tinkering with the monitors. But I was in such a state by then that I didn't know if I could trust my own eyes.
So, you didn't do anything?
I don't remember what happened. I talked to security the next morning.
Let me guess. Cams didn't pick anything up.
The guy just shrugged and said I must have dreamt it. He showed me the recording, of course. I felt like a lunatic. And then, the next day, I got a call.
Who was it?
Them. Whoever they are. There was a garbled voice on the other end. He never introduced himself.
They threaten you? Try to blackmail you?
They said I was walking on thin ice. That if we kept stirring up trouble, Jeff could have an accident. Then they wiped any record of our conversation. It was as if it had never happened. So I'm begging you, V. Jefferson can't find out about any of this. Ever. His life depends on it.
What if you're just saying what they programmed you to say? Just reading off a script based on thoughts planted in your head.
All I know is, I love my husband, and I want him to be safe, and happy.
Or that's what they want you to know.
You know what Jeff will do if you tell him? I know my husband. He'll start looking on his own. He can't find out about this. It'd destroy him.
You think if I tell him everything that he'll go and pick a fight he can't win?
I don't just think, I know. One thing hasn't changed. Jeff's still a fighter.
And he'll go down swinging. Huh. So how do we play this?
I'm going to tell Jeff that SSI was spying for his rival, Holt. You just need to confirm what I say.
Truly prepared to fire SSI? After the threats? It'd be brave, but risky as all get out.
What they're doing to us is one thing, but when you found that concealed room, I can't accept strangers spying on us while we sleep. Not under my own roof.
What difference does it make where?
I'll take full responsibility for anything SSI goes on to do. I'm just asking you not to get Jefferson involved. I'll add a meeting in Reconciliation Park to Jeff's schedule. He'll be waiting. Since I can't know if I'll remember this conversation tomorrow, I'm counting on you not to forget what I asked of you.
I won't. But that's all I can promise.
Goodbye, V.
Whole thing's fucked up, huh? Wouldn't want to be in her pants. Speaking of, overlapping memories, changing personalities. Remind you of anything? But hey, at least we know what we're up against.
No. No, this is different. Saw yourself. They're purposely modifying their minds' individual thoughts.
Mm-hmm. Paralysis make a damn nice next-gen puppet. Even in my day, there were whispers about this kind of stuff. Cognitive pattern fluctuators, remote neural re-networking. In layman's terms, gaslighting. The beauty is that everything's fair game. Subliminal TV signals, high-density emitters in your electric toothbrush. You name it.
So, in my pants, what would you do?
Some real rat bastards behind this. Someone's gotta take them down.
Even by risking the paralysis' lives?
Fuck knows what kind of shit a mayor controlled by puppet masters could pull. But yeah, you could end up putting their lives at risk. Or not. Tough choice, V.
And the best chefs in the universe.
Oh, I remember the first time I played this. It was a hard decision to make. I am armed with the knowledge. Going for it, dude. Where's your pants? Goodness. No one needs to see cheeks that early in the morning. Well, I say that. Anyway, let's go back on the road. Let's go meet with Jefferson. So I am pre-armed with the knowledge of what the choices will do. So let's get that and I'll talk about it a little bit more. The way the sun was, I thought the gold fish there was, or the golden koi there, was actually a fire. I was very concerned for a minute.
Yeah?
It doesn't matter what you tell him. It doesn't matter what you think of doing or do. You can't change anything.
What?
We know who you are. We know what you are. We know what you want. You are playing with fire. Don't dare cross the line.
Fuck.
Well, that was fun. Hey, Jefferson. Hi, buddy.
Need to talk.
Yes, I know. Elizabeth filled me in. Sounds like I was right to hire a professional.
Elizabeth, what did she tell you, exactly?
Didn't get specific. Just that SSI was spying for that son of a bitch Holt. Guess you got more, though.
Strange as it may sound, don't got much.
There's gotta be something. You didn't find any hard evidence?
Sorry, it's all hearsay and speculation.
Like what?
SSI took money from all kinds of people. Holt among them. But it's a weak lead. Too weak. Nothing that can help you, Jefferson.
Damn. All right. I'll handle things from here.
Meaning...
First, I'm gonna win this damn election. Then, I'll find the motherfucker who spied on us. And if it was Holt, I'll find every last speck of dirt on him and bury him under the heap.
Well, then, good luck.
You'll get your fee soon. You already got my gratitude. Goodbye, V.
So, thoughts?
Somehow I doubt it's people who are behind this.
So aliens?
Very funny. You're too young to remember this, but not so long ago, people talked about rogue AIs prowling cyberspace.
So, not aliens.
Doesn't matter who or what. Our guy's outmatched. They can do whatever they want. He's fucked, V.
Alright, so to talk about that briefly, it felt like you were making a big choice, like a game-altering choice. Sadly, we weren't making a game-altering choice. We're not going to hear from them again, other than I can't remember if she sends me a thank you text or something for keeping her side of the story up. The first time I played through, I told him the truth, and I didn't hear from them. I might have got a text from her, an angry text from her. But, and spoiler warning, so if you don't want to hear this, skip ahead. If you tell him the truth, at the very end, when the credits roll, he is going to have lost his mind, and he will, his marriage will have fallen apart. He doesn't trust his wife. He's emotionally unstable and living in a dirty apartment. If you maintain her lie, he's fine. He goes through normal. Nothing seems to change, other than we have the knowledge that he's still being secretly controlled. Probably. A lot of players on Reddit think that the story will continue on, like on a DLC or something. I really hope so, because I can tell you it felt very unresolved, because we're not gonna get anything else for all that legwork and for that scene that we got, the cut scene where we get the red and black images. Nothing comes of it. Not a single thing. Okay, anyway. Let's continue on. Alright, I am going to... You guys don't know, but I'm going to cut here, and I'm actually going to go clothes shopping. But I will save you the hassle of watching me do so, because it's going to be quite boring.
Come on! You see that ugly face of yours?
Botanica Sergeant, 10-8, 10-8 in service. Find and neutralize Amelia Morton. I repeat, find and neutralize Amelia Morton. Former employee, she now poses a second-degree threat to Biotechnica. Sharing this information with any other corporation or the NCPD is strictly forbidden. Copy, initiating operation. Amelia, Morton, Joanne, you bitch. I know everything. You planted those papers on me, you spiteful, selfish bitch. They fired me because of you. Why? Because I had the nerve to disagree with you? You stole my entire fucking career. They froze my accounts, they took my house. So you know what? Now I've got nothing to lose. Oh, but you still do. I got proof you poisoned that whole damn town, and some of our people too. So you either admit you planted those papers and get me back into Biotechnica, or I leak the docs, and it'll be over News 54 in the morning. Answer, I'll do it. You'll have until tomorrow. I'll think about it. And then she called a hit on her and her boy. Yeah, jerk. Milk guard. Sorry. I'm a grown-ass woman. I shouldn't make children's jokes. I'm gonna do it anyway, but... Okay. Oh. Interesting. This is the Arasaka Memorial. We shall never forget. Oh. Oh. I've never been here. Oh.
You are standing in a place of remembrance. Please act respectfully.
Se encuentra en un lugar conmemorativo. Sea respetuoso.
2023年、旧荒坂タワーへのテロ攻撃で大爆発が起こり、この地で1万2000人以上の命が
It's a big code.
お祈りします。
ここは追悼のための場所です。節度ある行動をお願いいたします。
이곳은 추모를 위한 공간입니다.
Found a still you might like. You enhance this? Just a tiny bit, nothing crazy. Don't know, I like it. Maybe I'll frame it and hang it on the wall. Defo, I love one.
Well.
they boarded up the, where it exploded, I think. No future, though. They're very bloody. I don't know. I guess I don't remember.
You new here? Seem to remember this ugly, slimy gonk, type with oozing flesh running the shop.
My uncle is not a handsome man, I know. But he is hard to forget once you see him.
Preem, yeah. Nothing like serving up a howler first time you meet someone. Talk to him.
You think it's a mistake to speak the truth?
True or not, it was rude, hurtful. What else would you call it if not a mistake?
And that is why I love to travel. Words. We think we know how to use them, but then there is context.
Been thinking about getting some new chrome.
Then I think you'll come to the right place.
Oh my god!
The hell? You're breathing down my neck.
What was that?
Dang it. Alright. Forward to second edition. I was fortunate enough to publishing the first edition of this book to meet many people with fascinating stories. I spoke with people who lost loved ones at the hands of cyberpsychos. I met the relatives of people whom I shot. Needless to say, not every conversation ended on good terms. After some time, I learned what questions to expect from my readers. Have you ever been shot? Yes, and I've lost count. Who was the most difficult person to kill and arrest? The 2063 Golden Springs Mall killer, more titanium bone and synth skin than man. What causes cyberpsychosis? I'll let you know when I find out. Then at the book signing in Haywood, I was asked a question I had never heard before. Is there anything that keeps me awake at night? After a moment's reflection, I realized the answer was yes. Perhaps most surprising, however, it was not nightmares of eviscerated cyberpsycho victims, nor the shrieks and cries of my squad mates as they burn alive. Cruel as it may sound, I grew used to that. It was just part of the job. No, what caused my heart to pound as I lie in bed at night is the thought that one day I, too, could succumb to cyberpsychosis. The amount of cyberware I have incorporated into my body is substantial, far more than most. I try to drown the human parts of me that fear, no doubt. I'm aware just how fragile my humanity is. That piece of myself deep within that makes me who I am. One poorly clipped neuron, one hormonal overdose, and that piece may disappear forever, leaving behind an automaton with only one desire to kill. In truth, I forced my mind to race so I would not have to confront those thoughts. Today, I still struggle with these demons, but I have asked my wife to keep a loaded pistol on her bedside table. If I begin to scream or rant incoherently in the middle of the night, I instructed her to empty the entire clip between my eyes. At first, she objected, but our love is strong. It is thanks to my loving wife's promise that I sleep more soundly now than ever before in my life. Because Liberum Arbitrium Review, pretentious banality dunked in a sloppy symphonic source. Oh, sorry. Pretentious banality dunked in a sloppy symphonic sauce. Chromatic rock pretender at worst, caricature at best. Okay, sure. Heavy riffs, check. Unique vocal growl, check. Essence of the 60s, check. But all of it gets drowned out in a flood of cliched dark tones that's too much for even neo-kish gen fans to swallow. There's no punch, no curb stomp of edge. Honestly, by the standards of the genre, it's a fucking lullaby. I love to put this review to bed or in an unmarked grave, but I haven't even talked the lyrics. They made me roll my eyes so violently I sprained my optic nerve. Nowhere was it worse than the titular track, Liberum Arbitrium, the band's anthem about the violations of human free will. What's the enigmatic evil depriving us of what matters most in life? Yes, you guessed it, core. I yawned so loud I put the singer's growl to shame. The latest album from Tainted Overlord is nothing short of a chromatic rock mix you burned a decade ago, erased from memory. Then found wedged under your couch next to a dusty Carlson's burger. Diehards of the band will find something to scratch that itch, but anyone else looking for a fresh sound is better off blowing a concussion grenade in a cookware outlet. Whew. Harsh. Here we go. The girl brushed a violet lock of hair from her forehead and winked at the man with the silver tattoo standing on the opposite side of the room, sending him the studied smile of a charming ditz. At this moment, Lucy Marat was the fluff-brained daughter of Cosmotech CEO, known for her love of hot pink cars and an IQ that matched her shoe size. She couldn't afford to slip out of character, not if she wanted to finish the job. "Hey," she called out in a thin, pouty voice with the note of vocal fry. "So glad you came by. Ever since Daddy brought me this cafe for my B-day, almost no one comes here anymore." She had him hook, line, and sinker. He turned to look at her, some exaggerated yet flirtatious pity in his expression, then started over toward the counter. Lucy executed a quick scan to identify the organic parts of his body and prepared the hypodermic needle containing the sleeping agent. She took 3 steps in the tattooed man's directions, and as she's done a dozen times before, pretended to stumble. Of course he caught her as she fell into his chest. Then, in a blur, Lucy injected the needle into an exposed patch of organic tissue. No gasps of surprise, no shouts, not a single peep as he slumped to the floor. Lucy smiled again, this time in triumph. "I have him, Peter," she hollered toward the back room, dropping her sugar valley girl tone. "Is the deck ready?" Without waiting for an answer, she grabbed her pair of Cosmo glass and launched the neurodata retrieval program. Lucy Murrah was gone. The violet-haired woman now spoke as an elusive netrunner known as 8U88LE Gum, or Bubblegum, the best-paid data thief in Night City. Yet in a moment, she would become someone new altogether. She would become the man with the silver tattoo. Bubblegum loved her job. Breaking into people's memories was like riding an extreme brain dance emo high. She felt as their foreign limbs became her own. She absorbed their thoughts, views, and mannerisms. It was no different this time. The tattooed man's mind began to take root, pushing out the last remnants of Lucy Murrah. His name was Mark Collins, and he was walking along the derelict metro tunnel. A stale mustiness hung in the air. Mark Collins hates that smell. Guessing she'll pop in somewhere around here, he thought. Listen, damned if I know how your neurosystem works, so I'll just say this out loud, he muttered, as if to himself. I know you're crawling into my mind about now. This job comes from us. This was the only safe way to contact you. In a minute, we'll be right below Cosmotech. I'll show you what your father's keeping locked up in basement level 5. So watch close, because only you can help us. Actually, I'm not gonna lie. I would actually read that book. Maybe to help fund the DLC, they actually finish off this literature that they got going on. Okay, here's the one that I was looking for. Ben stealing parts. Who? You know Ben, our mechanic. You got proof? Could be serious. Do you? Hang on, let me write. Anyway, it all started the other day when my ride suddenly stopped in the middle of the street. Of course, I called for help. After a while, the guy comes by and he says to me, get to the fucking point, loaf. Hang on. And he says, well, he asks, actually, if I've been putting shit replacement parts in the car. And there I am like, what replacement parts? Right? Troom, stop. Just stop. What? What do you mean? I mean, I get it. Just can't fucking slog through another one of your novels. Ben's swapping out parts in our cars for cheaper ones and selling the more expensive ones on the side. Exactly! So let's go get them. How soon can you get there? I'll be there in 30, 40 minutes top. Okay, I'll see ya. Hidden user, we need unrestricted movement, but there's some excess baggage slowing us down. Can you take care of it? Dante, doubling the going rate and we'll talk. Hidden user, fine, sending you the coordinates. Take the baggage, blow it to the smithereens and make it disappear. We don't want this coming back to us, understand? When I end something, it stays that way. Alright. Yeah. Another one across the street. Don't judge me for my clothing. I'm working on it, okay? Wasn't as easy as I thought it was going to be. I thought there was a crime happening over here. Yeah, there is. I'm not losing.
Still a fight here, dog. Flank! Suicide! Go! I'm going flank! She's hiding like a little bitch.
I'm right on this wall. I'm very easy to find, you nubnuts.
Come on! Give me a clear shot!
Oh, that sucked. Thank you.
You and me, bitch! Let's do this!
Okay, are you happy now? We did it. Deleted. I have an assignment for you. Union man Ivan needs to disappear, and you need to take care of him. Him and his trade union cost us thousands of votes. We're already neck and neck with Perales as it is. He's a problem. Julia Bonnet. People above you okay this? Deleted. Okay, what? I've got no idea what you're talking about. Julia. Alright, chill. I'll take care of Ivan. How's that? Classic, the old junior reporter move. Think he'll fall for it? He's careful. Play it close. Bonet says, for a young female reporter who wants to hear all about his thoughts and opinions, hang off his every word? Yeah, I think so. So would you. Okay. One more thing. Ivan's people love him. I'd rather they didn't. Okay, we'll toss in the usual boosters and XPDs. Got some real bad ones. I have no idea what you're talking about. Winky face. We sort of know who that is, don't we? Fun. Not my best work, but it was fun to use the knives, not gonna lie. Our guy from the market in Little China says something's up. Stall keepers decided that they don't need our protection after all. Want to take things into their own hands. Gotta prove them wrong. Get them back in line. Tiger should be here tomorrow to collect apparently motherfucking Mokomichis. Gonna tag along. Get ready, everyone. Every stall needs a heavy weapon. When I go talk to them, I'll make a scene, you surround them. We'll outnumber them, take them by surprise, and we'll see how sharp their claws are. Well, apparently I had sharper claws. Thanks for giving me rifle armor. I was getting really low. face. Alright. Guys, can you leave your over my... Ow. Leave. I guess maybe it's just letting me know that they're there and has nothing to do with what I'm doing. Maybe. This is a dangerous little area here. Constantly get shot up.
I will find you.
You alright, Mr. Cop?
What now?
Nothing. I'm just helping myself to the goods. Is that okay? Except for this one's not lighting up. You're not preserving this crime scene, are you? Because I just help myself to stuff. Yeah. Okay. You look good.
You put him on, okay? He don't wanna? He's my son. Why you being like that? I ain't yelling.
Oh, his cop buddy's dead and he wants to talk to his son. At least that's the canon that's in my head. Alright. So, welcome back. I tried really hard to find an outfit that I liked. Like, I went to all the different clothing vendors, and I was only gonna buy gold items because, you know, gold stats. But I didn't find anything that I liked. I didn't even find anything that I truly liked in purple either. So I guess I'm sticking with this. I do gotta get better shoes. None of the stores had really good shoes either. So, sad face. I wasted a lot of time looking for shoes, or looking for clothing. And I know you guys came in and out, like I'm gonna bring you in and out, because as I traveled through the city, I didn't fast travel anyplace. I just rode the motorcycle to the different places. So as I was going through the town, as any crimes popped up, I would, you know, tackle them or whatever as I continued on my journey. Mostly because I wanted the money. Who are you guys? I'm gonna...
Got a Soviet fixer in town. My client wants to show some hospitality, get to know our unexpected guest. Go to the port in Kabuki, pop a GPS on our comrade's ride. Car came with him all the way from the USSR. More info attached.
pirate broadcast. Grab your attention first, and then they spill all the way into the ocean.
I thought that short circuit just was gonna blind him. I didn't realize it was actually going to knock him out or kill him. How do I know which one is his? Okay, one sec. Journal. It doesn't really tell me how. Gosh dang. Alright, we're out. Yep. Yep. How about we don't?
V, got a rat problem on my block. Who doesn't, right? Thing is, these rats are human-sized. Look just like tiger claws, too. Biggest one is a certain Taki Kinmochi. So do your fixer a solid and neutralize her ass, will ya? Deeds attached.
Hey, opportunity knocks, true? Tony's out of the biz, you hear? Got thrown off a building, some unpaid debt. Exactly, I didn't pay off his pachinko machine. Now it's our chance to paint the pavement with our blood. No, listen. We can buy those machines at half from Bill the Clown. No way I'd enter biz with him if I were you. And I'd get smart if I were you. Plan to jack yourself off to death? Dead and living with your output? At least you won't push me off a roof. Stop, I'm not fucking around. We're taking those pachinko machines and setting them up in the block. Then we earn big. The end. There's no way this goes wrong. Whatever you say. Yeah, well, I did just put a bullet in your head. So there's that. I need your help, Uncle. Uncle, I know I still haven't covered my last loan yet, but I really need your help again. This is the last time I promise. It's important. I might be in real trouble. Borrow from your father. I am not your piggy bank. Please, Uncle, I know we don't talk. Then it is time to start. Okay, well.
That's what it's all about. One less tiger in this town. Appreciate your problem-solving skills, V. Get closed.
At least I made up for my awful one previous. Oh. We got an assault in progress. Just right across the town. Guess we'll go handle it. And I'll probably call this the last one. I don't know. I guess because of how much I travel around town, I don't know if I gave you guys much content right now. I'll have to... Maybe I'll play a little longer. Fanatic? You gonna pop your head out?
Fucking cover! Show yourself!
Looks like it's just me. Between Moore and Quincy, our man in Med Center is cracking. Says this is the last drop, then he's out. Starting to feel some heat. Not good. I mean, if we turn up the pressure, could wise up. Nah, time to cut ties. Can't trust anyone who shits his shorts that easy. Anyone starts pressuring him, he'll break. Grab him and get rid of him. Leave no trace. Nothing links back to the gang. You got it. Bomber dude. Between Quile and Moore, got the stuff you ordered, same price as usual, no discounts. Come by at my end of my shift and wait by the back door. Okay, thanks. This is the last one. Boss is starting to suspect something. Shit, what happened? Stuff I swiped was from patients, swapped out med drips for glucose, and took some unused chrome from coma patients like they were using it anyway. Moore started to get worse, dying. The smell's hard to miss. You get it. If I don't make it the problem disappear, they'll figure it out eventually. Right. Well, shit. Happens, I guess. Okay. I guess one more thing and then we'll call it done. I don't feel like I'm taking on a cyber psycho. Oh. Yeah. I was thinking about what I wanted to make for dinner. Oh, I gotta go up that. Why are you guys stopped, you weirdos? Avante. St. Parla something? New look. I can't read the rest. Randy says hi. Oh, you visit him? Let's see. Hey, Randy, how is he? Getting better, I hope? Yeah, he gets stronger every day. You have no idea how grateful you are. Randy's lucky to have a cool uncle. By the way, I was at the hospital. I met the parents of those 2 boys we saved at the farm. They wanted to thank you. It's good to know they're recovering. Oh, and I also met with Yawin, you know, the one from the lamb. I know, the one who's your ex. Ancient history. Right, how is she? I thanked her for helping us with Harris. She risked her job back then, sends her regards. That's nice of her. Thanks. I'm not gonna make her a jealous V. So have a good one, V. What are you doing, dude? You almost got ran over.
Welcome to Jinguji.
Thank you.
Look who it is. What a lovely surprise. I'd almost forgotten that pretty face, and what a pity that would be. Welcome back to our little oasis of elegance. Now, what can I do for you today? Maybe a little upgrade, Sequins are back, you know.
A little quiet.
Looking a little empty these days.
What can I say? Jinguji is about quality, not quantity. Now, just between the two of us, a touch of elegance can go a long way.
Uh-huh.
Ice her!
Guards, get the door! Hold him there! I'm sounding the alarm! Hold on!
Fuck, V, get down! He's whacked!
Max Tag! Be here in a moment! Hold him! Hold him till they get here!
Talking to me?
Don't let him kill me! Max Tag, thank God.
Move! Keep it up! Target neutralized. Secure the witnesses.
Just had to go play dutiful consumer in a corpo suit.
Can hear you, remember?
How could I forget?
You, over there. Statements, now.
Finally. Just have to mop this gunk up. We'll be back in business.
Situation resolved. Deactivate alarm. Sit. Hands where I can see them. In accordance with Article 105 of the Cyberpsychosis Procedure Code, your statements will be recorded and retained. Melissa Rory, Max Tac Senior Officer. Please state your name and occupation.
Zane Jagger. I work for Jinguji, an oasis of elegance. Habit.
V. Merc. Occasional client is in.
Johnny Silverhand, rock legend, voice in V's head. And
Fuck,
also,
Johnny.
let me pretend I exist sometimes, okay?
Checks out. Please describe what happened starting from the moment of the attack.
I was just presenting V with a one-of-a-kind offer when
Zane was trying to sweet-talk me into some sparkly sequin shit. Psycho storms in, wipes the hustle. Zane hits the alarm, locks us in with the fucker. Thanks, Zane.
Mr. Jagger followed the correct security protocol. He significantly reduced the assailant's range of effectiveness.
Yeah, noted. Played cat and mouse around the whole range of effectiveness before you lot showed up.
Anything else? Unusual behavior?
Besides slicing and dicing my people and this store's reputation? No, nothing at all.
Thank you for your cooperation. That is all. Coroner's been notified. Be here any minute. Jagger, this store is closed until the investigation is complete.
Glad I...
Hey, V. Once we clean this place up, come by whenever you like. I'll hand-pick something special, just for you.
Smith, report.
Thanks.
How's it looking?
Later, Zane.
2 killed, 2 wounded inside the store. 6 bodies on the street outside.
Where's the coroner?
Sitting in traffic. Be a little late.
Nice work. You feel that back there? Feel his life leave his body?
Hold up a sec. Your mantis blades. Higurashi 2013s. Weren't those pulled off the market in '69? Recall they don't play well with neural processors. Poking at a part of the prefrontal cortex that shouldn't be poked at. Probably would have bought a pair myself, weren't for that.
Good eye. Had them installed years ago. They're very... precise.
Huh. Thought Max Tech preferred Arasaka blades as their standard issue, but, well, seeing how you handled these wrist razors.
They're my reminder. When I see them, I see what they've sliced. Muscle, tendon, bone, even implants. Like a hot knife through butter.
But you're with the good guys now, right? You always just wipe them? You know, herd therapy can sometimes work.
Apprehending the target alive carries additional risk for bystanders. Rarely done. Very rarely.
Rarely. More like, never. How many psychos you save in your life?
Don't change the subject. You felt him die. Did you like it? That split second when the blood still flows, but his light's gone out?
If you're looking for a psycho soulmate, it ain't me, babe. You love the hunt, love the kill. Don't matter if they're psychos or regular Joes.
Oh, we're not so different, you and I. Saw that look on your face right after. You can't hide it. Join us. Could use a few more like you.
Oh, nice compliment, but I'd feel like, I don't know, a merc and fucking sequins. Still might give it a think.
You do that. You certainly got a gift.
This quest is 100% new to me. I did not have this before. That is amazing that there is quests that I haven't seen, because I played the shit out of this game before. Alright guys, I think I probably gave you enough content, even with me running around the city looking for clothing and finding bumpkins. Thanks for keeping me company, and I will be back with the next episode.